You are a writer. That's why you're here, taking these courses through Author Capital. That's why you're watching this video, because you are a writer and you want to learn how to become a better writer and hopefully share your stories with the world. It's scary, I know, whether you have written and published a book or not. Pouring your heart and soul into a story and sharing it is scary. Publishing a book is a lot of hard work, whether you go the traditional route of querying agents and publishers, or you go the indie route of hiring cover designers and editors yourself. Both pathways take a lot of time, work, effort, and sometimes money. A lot goes into getting that book out into the world. Just the idea of it can be daunting, and it stops a lot of authors, a lot of amazing authors, from getting their stories published. But a prettily packaged book isn't the only way to tell a story, whether in a bookstore or an e-reader. And I'm not talking about short stories either. You may have heard of a story called The Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens and The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. You may have heard of Dune by Frank Herbert or Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. I could list even more, but do you know what all of these stories have in common? Each one of them was originally published as serialized fiction. Which brings me to what this course will teach you all about. With our digital world, with smartphones and the internet, I want to share with you the ease of writing and publishing serial fiction on Amazon's brand new platform, Kindle Vella. So let's dip into Kindle Vella. Not sure what I'm talking about? The best way I can describe Kindle Vella or serialized fiction is if you think of a book like a movie, then a serialized story is like a TV show with the potential to be never ending or really, really long, although that isn't required. I was interested in serial fiction long before I ever published a book. I love the idea of a never-ending story with several story arcs and characters who could grow over many seasons, but I wasn't sure how to get into serial writing. I think I applied at a few places, but it just didn't seem like a viable option for me. So I forgot about it and focused on writing books. My name is Joanna Reeder, and as of this recording, I have published 12 books under my name alone and 6 books I've co-written with other authors. But in April of 2021, KDP, or Kindle Direct Publishing, sent out an email and announced that they would be rolling out their very own serial story platform. I jumped right on it. I was in the middle of a book series, which I'm still in the middle of, but I was excited for this opportunity to be an early adopter of this Amazon program. I brainstormed a few ideas and began writing. In fact, the story that I currently have running is connected with my current series that is in the form of books. I had 4 episodes at the beginning of the Kindle Vella launch of July of 2021. Since then, I have consistently released at least 1 episode a week, sometimes 2, although I did have some weeks where life happened and I missed a week here and there. And as with anything, there are good weeks and bad weeks, but I'm happy to say that my story has been in the top 250 of the Kindle Vella stories nearly the entire time since its launch. Overall, it has been an amazing experience. Now you might be thinking, well, she's already published, she already has an audience, but I assure you it doesn't matter because the audience for serial fiction and the audience for book fiction don't overlap very much. Nearly every author on Kindle Vella came with 0 audience. And I've seen several authors with nothing else published do very, very well on Kindle Vella. Some are doing a lot better than me. All you need is an eye-catching image and a story. So it's a little bit easier to get started with serialized fiction. In this course, we'll go over the basics and advice of serial fiction, and I'll take you step by step on the Kindle Vella platform and teach you how you can start publishing your very own Kindle Vella story right now. I can't wait to get started.